Live. I forgot to share the link to stream, so I kind of want to do that really quick. I kind of want to post it to Discord. I kind of forgot to do that before stream. I kind of am only like half ready for stream, I guess. I mean, I'm ready, but I want people to know that we're live. I mean, like, only the diehards will be here. I want everybody to be here for the epic 1v1. There's going to be an epic 1v1. Okay, I shared the link. Let me share it over here. Sorry, guys. What a boring story. Hello there! I'm Scontulus, and welcome to the latest Streamulus. We are going to be kicking butt today. There's a grudge match. It was on time. Don't get it twisted. There's only ever been, like, 2 ever that have not been on time, practically. I don't even know what being on time, what being not on time is. I'm like really consistent. So we're gonna start with the song because that's another thing that's really consistent. Devil Breaker Spirits might be back. I haven't played it yet. But first I must annoy you guys with a little song. I'm feeling good. So I've been listening to some music to feel good. So here I am, doing everything I can, holding on to what I am, pretending I'm Superman. I'm trying to keep the ground on my feet. It seems the world's falling down all around me. The nights are long. I'm singing this song to try and make the answers more than maybe. I'm so confused about what to do. Sometimes I want to throw it all away. So here I am, growing older all the time, looking older in my mind, feeling younger in my mind. So here I am, doing everything I can, holding on to what I am, pretending I'm a Superman. Alright, there's our little intro song. I'm feeling like a Superman, perhaps? Although maybe I don't know what would be the most fitting for... I don't know what made that song, but it's because here I am, because I'm here. Sometimes I come back from my break at work and I go like, here I am. Nobody knows. Well, what I actually do is, here I am, which is a different song. But there's 2 songs that go here I am in an iconic way. Tonight is the other song. It's some Matchbox 20 song or something. Where he's like, here I am, tonight. It's like the most beautiful lyrics of all time. Anyway. Today we are playing Invasion. It's the invasion of the invasion. Like the most iconic horror movie I can even think of. The invasion of the invasion. Everybody's seen that. Dino Thunder, the best Power Rangers, obviously. I don't remember it at all, but I remember it being the best one. So don't question me on Dino Thunder. I will get it wrong. But I watched that one. That one's really good. Used to be big into Power Rangers. As a child, I should get back into it. Really want to rewatch that. I remember Tommy being cool. Regardless, we're going to start with this invasion. Then we'll play Dino Invasion for the second half of stream. And the important thing that's going to be happening is there's the 1v1. I've said it like twice now. Invasive. It's true. These people are so invasive. I never even thought about it. They're like conquistadors. They have no right to what they do. They're invading it. They should be... That's why they get freaking locked out all the time, because they're not even supposed to be here. And so, let's talk about the deck. Currently, this deck has been pretty slow. That's a big problem with Invasion. It's a bit of a slow mechanic. So the big game changer is that... So previously, I would personally play it with Celestial Envoy's Miracle to make all these big static kind of weak units like Susato into like big game-winning sort of threats almost. But now I feel like it's a little bit better to use your early combos. Like, you get some big tasty combos with Hunnigan, gives you like some big combo board potential. This card gets ridiculous quickly. Like, just invading Susato with Hunnigan gets you 2 4 11s. It's fabulous. And then you quickly get to Thunder Edge and you use it on Hunnigan, who gives +1 damage to her own Thunder Edge. It's really good. Gale's an amazing Thunder Edge target. It just makes sense to play Thunder Edge or perhaps Hadoken. But otherwise, the deck is just still a little bit slow if you don't draw Hunnigan. So you're pretty much gonna want a mulligan for Hunnigan. Although it's like you really want to draw both halves of the deck. It's kind of unfortunate that there's like two, like there's clearly the old half of the deck and the new half of the deck, and you really want to draw both of them. But it's still playable if you don't draw both halves. It's just not as strong. Like, the deck has some unbeatable blowout hands, like we'll probably see. And then Invasion Green, I have this built as like a crazy combo deck that's hoping to just like hit T-Rex and protect him and get big and pierce with T-Rex. But also with a bunch of damage to like just like make T-Rex the only card on the board. Like, he's not doing anything after he hits the field, so we have to like follow him up with more of these to get his secondary effect in there. And that's how the deck was played back in the day. That is the old school big green way, is playing a bunch of damage actions alongside your big green units. So it just feels right. I really like the feel of this deck, even though it's very inconsistent and not the strongest thing in the world. But these are the two decks we're playing. If you want to see a particular one, then you can skip to that part of the video. For now, we're just going to play some red. The Gogen Dante's buff is crazy. It's so strong. The fact that he's a 5/8 is really cool. I will probably play him next week. I don't know what the other deck will be, but I definitely want to play him as soon as possible. I just didn't build that yet. I just decided I wanted to build red first. I wanted to build Invasion for whatever reason. Is my sound muted? I don't have any sound. Why is there no sound? I have Do Not Disturb turned on. I don't want to pull my settings up here. I'll try and turn Do Not Disturb off, see if that fixes it. Stream is ruined. How do I fix this? We'll try and go to settings in a moment, but this is unfortunate. I can win without sound cues. I'm always playing practically blind, practically. Like, I practically play like Stevie Wonder would play this game. Stevie Wonder would be good at this game. Because even though he's blind, he could hear things, and he would be like, yo, I know this card is Hunnigan just by the taste. Stevie Wonder is a MasterCard game player. Maybe poker. And in fact, even if I found out he played poker, I would be incredibly, incredibly impressed. That would be so cool. I bet he does sometimes. I bet there's Braille poker cards that Stevie Wonder plays with. He seems like the guy who would want to play poker. I don't know. Is there no sound, you guys? Is this what it's like to be Stevie Wonder? Is he also deaf? I don't think he's deaf. I don't think he's deaf. Big money, big money. Wow, big money. Absolute big money. Extremely big money. Guys, is there no sound? We win at least, but I'm concerned. He's blind, not deaf. I know, I'm just being an idiot. Hopefully this doesn't ruin stream. Okay, there's sound now, but hopefully that didn't ruin stream. That's the big concern. I guess we have to see if stream is looking tasty still. Is stream nice and viewable? I guess we're not even out of screen to, like, care about, but... Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, it's still working. Everything is good now. Yes, it would. I have plenty of normal streams. I have plenty of streams where nothing happens. I have plenty of very unexciting streams where I don't, like, fail. Failure is not, like, a defining aspect of the streams. But what's up, Isa? We were playing the retro cards tonight. These are cards that are for, like, the boomers. It is TEPPEN boomer season. Where these are cards from, like, 3 years ago. Like, I am, like, excited about these cards because I haven't played them in a long time. But then the people who are excited about these cards are also like, oh god. Leon mostly. Leon is the only current DILF. There's this guy. He's like kind of a man. He's like kind of Chris Redfield-esque. He's kind of like... I mean, obviously this stupid Dan. Oh man, we're gonna win off of this. For shizzles. They buffed this card, but they didn't really buff it that much. Because they kept it exactly the same, but they made it a 4-cost, so it can be played in the 4-cost deck. But its invasion is still 5, because its invasion 5 is amazing, and they didn't want to make it too good. So they're like, you know, it stays the same. The card is the same. Play a new card. Yes. I don't remember Hinoa ever being nerfed. I feel like Hinoa was not nerfed. As in Gen Z versus Wah! It's okay, Isa. We're just, you know, it's just TEPPEN. It's just like, there's a lot, there do be a lot of new cards right now. Sparkles! There's a good energy in chat tonight, and I'm feeling I'm feeling the good vibes. Is healing meta? I will say charge green healing is pretty good. Trying to get base to work like the special, like the graveyard base. Graveyard base is pretty good, but he's like kind of like the second or third. He's either the second or third best card in Ouroboros behind behind Gil. Gil is OP, so unless they nerf Gil, then base is kind of in the shadow of. I don't really like the sound. No, I want to shuffle. I tried to press the shuffle button, but it didn't shuffle. I always thought it was Sagat. Not Sagat. The chat is really active. I'm like, well, how do I keep up with what chat has to say? Guile or Gil? Gil is currently like the top meta Dilf. Oh, I messed up my thing because I was getting distracted by all this nonsense. I've got to... I hope I don't lose because of that terrible misplay and also not shuffling my hand. It's time... Okay. There will be locking in occurring along with... Like, there will be much silliness, I'm sure, but there will also be locking in occurring. He doesn't get his effect, unfortunately. We're in a really bad position. I never knew he's related to Urian, but they're literally a sprite swap. I was gonna say a sprite swap. A sprite swap. But those are the same words, so I don't even know how I would have messed it up, but I felt like I was gonna mess it up. He got his special effect. Hunnigan, get in there, girl. This is not wise. We're so lucky. Let's go, we're so lucky. That's so good. Wow, we are getting carried by this early Seminosuke. That was kind of... Sprite or Coke? Isn't it usually Coke or Pepsi? It's gotta be Coke. Coca-Cola is delightful. I don't have them very often, but one of my favorite things in the world is a Coca-Cola float. It just has like a very pleasing texture. It's very pleasing to drink and eat and to enjoy. Like to drink your drink, but also to eat your drink and be like, I don't know. It's peak. We're getting locked tonight, maybe. Point, I love getting blocked. I hope we don't fight any lock. I hate lock. Lock is evil. Lock will beat us for sure because our deck is really slow and they can stop us from getting invasions. When will we be dueling? Add Raiden from Metal Gear. Raiden's cool, but that's Capcom. I mean, that's Konami, not Capcom. I used to get them confused a little bit, but those are different. We're getting aggroed up. Is hand generation cool? Like a guy with a hand that regenerates? That would be pretty cool. That's like an anime effect. That's like a power that an anime man has. He's like, my hand generation jutsu. I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, we both used it. I was like, I thought I used it on him. Metal Gear is like the one Konami game that's any good that people care about, other than Yu-Gi-Oh! What? I meant to drop... I thought that was a Sogi. I thought that was a Sogi. I thought I had a Sogi. I could play Honkai Star Rail. I played it for like a couple days when it came out, because my friend got into it, and I was like, I guess I'll check it out. But I didn't get really past the first couple screens. Like, I'm really bad at getting into games, and games like that are so overwhelming. Like, I tried to get into the horse game. But there was too many screens. Like, I'm gonna be honest, like, it was just too overwhelming. The amount of things I had to click through, I was just like, you know what? I got, like, exhausted and went back to playing Teppen and Yu-Gi-Oh! Like, the games I actually enjoy, rather than Uma Musume. I should have kept that hand. It had Hunnigan and Special Thing. It's really good too, though. I'm so into Yu-Gi-Oh! Right now, you guys. I've been, losing... Like, since the Teppen update dropped, I have been losing so much sleep because I've been staying up to play Teppen, and then I would, like, go to charge my phone and I would play some Yu-Gi-Oh! And then I would come back to Teppen and I would just be like, no sleep is occurring. Golshi, is that one of the horses, like Gold Chip? Gold, the one that falls over, the one that's stupid. You like the horse that's stupid? Yukio! That's what I'm saying. I was like trying to think of songs for the intros, and I was like, I should sing the other Yu-Gi-Oh theme. But that's not really a singable song. Yamu! Bum 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 bum. Yamu! That's the whole line. I love Yu-Gi-Oh! Yu-Gi-Oh! Is one of the best shows. Yu-Gi-Oh! Is one of the classic animes of all time. We must never forget how badass Battle City was. That horse is broken like real life. I do think that the game is cool because it's like lore accurate horse game. Apparently. It's like really accurate to real life horse lore. Like the horse that's really silly is like a silly horse IRL. So it's like, oh, cute, fun, silly horses. Didn't go how I wanted it to go. Could have been worse though. I think we're still winning. Alright, I guess we take 9. What are we at right now? I don't want to take 9. I could have dropped this and killed it. We just spent 4. It wasn't that bad. I want to play D&D. I should ask my friend to like let me play with him. I think he would be into it, but I just would need to like come up with a character. I definitely should play D&D. But I've been really into Yu-Gi-Oh! I'm gonna go to... I technically went to locals, but there was only 5 people, so it was a free tournament. Like, I didn't have to pay entry, and I only got to play like 2 rounds. One of the rounds was a bye. So it was really disappointing first locals. So I'm going to my real first locals this Friday. I'm gonna play the Yummy deck with the little kitty cats. But I've also been playing Master Duel. Master Duel is pretty fun. I thought it would be worse than it was. It's probably just because I haven't played in a long time, so there's a lot of novelty to seeing all these cool decks that I thought would like... They're like the future. That's how I feel about Yu-Gi-Oh! Sometimes. I'm like, oh my god, these cards are the future. These aren't real cards. Kirby and TEPPEN would be adorable. That would be amazing. What the heck? That's just a good idea. But in Master Duel, I play these 2 decks that are like the exact opposite. Like, I play one is... They're both kind of the same because they're both like boomer, like, retro decks. We need to kill that. It's going to stop us from killing that. But the one deck I built, the first deck I built was Exodia. Not real Exodia, not like draw Exodia. Kirby should collab with God Eater. God Eater is like a monster hunting game, isn't it? They tried to kill us. They tried to kill us out. Please, Gung Ho, give us Beautiful Joe. Dude, it's been enough time, yes. It has been a long enough wait that we should definitely get Beautiful Joe. But they made the new Exodia cards in Yu-Gi-Oh! Like, kind of hilarious. Like, you have to play all 5 pieces of Exodia in your deck, obviously. And they don't do anything. They're never going to do anything. You don't get to, like, combo using the pieces of Exodia. But you can draw this one new card, which is the Millennium Ankh. It's like the Millennium Puzzle itself. And when you activate it, you summon Exodia, 8,000 life point Exodia. He has 8,000 attack. And you don't get to do anything else for the rest of your turn. You have to pay, like, all of your life points to go in on this one card, and you don't get to do anything else. So it's literally the most... Okay, we can still kill that. Aw, darn. No, the Exodia deck I'm talking about is pretty bad. Because it locks you out of playing any good cards, but you get to just, like, play a very small amount of regular cards. Like, you play as few cards as you can. I wouldn't let the villains win, even so I prefer villains are fun. Yeah. But it's true, we do need the other half of the story. We can't just, like, it's like, X has turned evil of all the people, the most uncorruptible character of all. Playing Final Fantasy without reading would be a terrible idea. That's a game that's about reading. Like, there are specifically games that are reading games, which I, like, avoid unless I'm in, like, the specific mood to read. Card battle players are also famous for not reading and for just doing their, like, spinning their wheels. Like, Yu-Gi-Oh! Players don't read. A lot of TEPPEN players, a lot of returning TEPPEN players I've seen have come back and been like, yeah, I got all the way to, like, 2,000 points without reading any of the new cards. That was specifically Kyle P, who's just, like, an amazing player. Picked up, like, a top deck and was like, yeah, I can just pilot this without knowing what anything does. And I'm like, I could never. I, like, have to know what everything... Maybe it'd be possible. I don't know. It just sounds so silly. But people do it. Plenty of people just roll like that. Plenty of people have no trouble with it. Play another card! So the first Yu-Gi-Oh! Deck I play is Exodia, which is just funny. You play the 5 bricks, and sometimes, it's never happened yet, but I'm hoping I get to draw Exodia, draw all 5 of the bricks and have an unplayable hand that just immediately wins me the game because I have every Exodia piece. It hasn't happened yet, though. And then we'll activate this, I guess. But the other deck I play is a real deck. I dismantled all of my old cards. I used to play, like cool decks that aren't cringe like Exodia. But I dismantled all of them to make Exodia. The other deck I play is called Memento, where it's like retrains of all these old retro, like, Gen 1 cards that we never got even in English. Like these vanilla monsters that didn't do anything. So they're like, it takes all these pack filler cards, and it makes them into combo pieces. So it's like you're trying to open all of the pack filler to get to the chase card and summon the boss monster, which is just like a big shiny beast. But you have to use all of these cute little silly throwback cards. The problem with that deck, though, is that you do so many things in your turn that even if I'm playing as fast as possible, you don't get to do all of the things pretty much. You have to just, like, stop trying at some point and end your turn so that you can pass to the next turn and hope that you did enough of the things. And then on your opponent's turn, you're supposed to do more things. But you have so many things to do that you just can't do all of them, and at a certain point you have to just turn the clock off and accept defeat. Like, at a certain point every match, I, like, have to just stop playing because I'm gonna lose to time. It's so annoying. It's really fun, but it's, like, impossible at my skill level. That's, like, my whole Yu-Gi-Oh! Rant, is just talking about my 2 decks that I play and how they're, like, the opposite. I'll stop talking about Yu-Gi-Oh! It's not that interesting. But I am really excited about playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Right now. No! I feel your pain. Oh, darn. They're probably about to Kage. It's okay, we have a little bit of insurance against Kage. A meow, 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 meow. But I said I'm done talking about Yu-Gi-Oh! But I'm gonna go to play Yu-Gi-Oh! Soon, and I'm really excited. Because the current IRL Yu-Gi-Oh! Format's way different. Like, it's all these decks that, like, play on your turn 0, and they're all really interactive. While the Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel is, like, kind of a meme. Like, that game I play very non-seriously. The reason that Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel has been fun is because it's so much more unserious than TEPPEN. To do good most of the time. Like, I'm, like, chilling tonight. But usually you have to perform at, like, a pretty high level to do good in TEPPEN against, like, other people. I was really hoping it would kill Lady in top, I guess. I don't know why. Is that just 1 win and 2 losses so far? Oh, it's 3 losses. That's terrible. I was doing crazy good before stream. Wait, I guess it wasn't that good. I thought I had like a 10-win streak, but I guess not. Ooh, I'm your purple ooh mage. What? That's what Kage would say? I don't know if Kage would say that. Isn't he like a little more eviler than that? Like, he wouldn't be that adorable. That's more like what Kirby would say. I'm a little confused. I can't believe they didn't play Kage. How disappointing of them. I guess we didn't earn it. We didn't earn the Kage attack. Not this. Not you. At least we have a decent, like... Oh, now I get it. Now I understand. I thought I was like Kage-san. Like Sans Undertale. I was a little confused. Let us lock in. Let us not do... Like, this is a really hard matchup, but let's just still try to lock in. We do have the board wipe. We do have the ability to make this a board wipe. Let's board wipe them. That will show them what it is. That will show them for playing this meta deck. Very good. Very delightful. Now we have to invade Leon! Leon Kennedy! Leon's very silly. I like when he's like, where did everybody go? Bingo? Or whatever it is. I'm pretty sure he says bingo. Gotta kill that, gotta kill that, gotta kill that. Who let the dogs out? Now that would be a great stream intro song. Wow, they surrendered? They shouldn't have surrendered. They should have played it out with us. That could have been that could have been an interesting match. I understand you fine, Isa. I don't, like, I'm just, this happens to every chatter. Like, I, at some point, misunderstand everybody. I'm pretty bad at, like, understanding people. It's at least partially me. CP Fitness. Playing the Deadly Doom deck. Not the... Oh, it is Abyssal Cat. Okay, it is Death Invitation. Deadly, 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 deadly. We will keep for this. We will keep for Onimusha Sasuke. Sasuke! Naruto! So emotional. It makes me want to cry just thinking about that moment. The moment where he says Naruto. Herm. I still want to invade. What the? Get that out of here. I don't want to deal with that. And I shan't. Alright, you got your special little destroyer. You got up to it, so he was getting up to the point where he could use his death effect. I think this deck is so good. I definitely want to... I'm thinking of playing this deck next week. Or maybe, I don't know what else. This is one of the decks that I really want to play.
I mustn't die here.
Duh. We're basically defeated by that. Or maybe both of these together will defeat her. And yes. Darn it, it killed one. I thought her death effect would go off before destroyed by damage effect, but I guess not. This guy got buffed to 6 MP from 7. He's so good now.
Not long now. The end awaits. Nagamasa, I'm here.
It's a tough call. I couldn't decide if I wanted to use this or not. Okay, now I'll probably use it. If you give me the second chance to consider. It's about to kill Leon, that's unfortunate. I guess maybe I should have just gone for double impact. Look at her face! She do be cheesing. Orichi needs to chill out. This is just like the good old days. We lose! Wait. I didn't drop it in time. What's wrong with me? What, are you able to come to the 1v1 will be in like an hour and in like 90 minutes. It will be at the end of the... Damn, we're like blowing it with invasion. What's our win rate? Pretty low. Could be worse. I'm just always a self-doubter. Are you winning, sons? No! This dumb deck, this dumb tier top deck, top tier one best deck. Okay, I mean, this is a pretty good hand. This is a hype song. This must be from Okami. It's getting me hyped. I'm ready to, as they say, lock in. As I say, as is often said. people are just like, I will play what I believe is the best deck day one, and I will get high point. Like, it's like, I respect it, but the season's 30 days. Don't you want to enjoy, like, some of those 30 days? I guess whatever brings you joy, I shouldn't hate. If only we had Ingrid Hunnigan. She's like the one card that could really help us here. I didn't even get his effect, I messed up. Needed to go to 7. We blew it! We blew it! Not that it was really going to matter, but it would have been nice to be able to see if we could have played. It's one of the things that makes this deck not the worst against this deck, is that it gets those follow-up plays. Those plays into hand that are good, so when your stuff gets bounced, you still have another play to follow up with. But at the same time, this matchup is really, really difficult, because when you get bounced, you get cut off of invasion eventually. Unless you play from pocket, which is usually suboptimal. Akko! Figures she would make it into this deck. There's Hun again. This deck, I thought that you would like this deck because you like Lay Dog. Their own Samanosuke? I see. Many spirits will die in that matchup. He's pretty strong. I'm glad I can remind people that they're better than me. No, just kidding. That's just the intrusive thought. But I've seen some of your replays. Like, you're good at Burn, that's for sure. You can definitely play Burn. Teppen is a pretty hard game. Yeah, it sucks to do my game plan against CEM red. Purple. CEM purple. It should be fine against this. I just wanted to play the nostalgia pick. Invasion has always been kind of a weak mechanic. Other than, with the exception of Gale specifically, it has never been that good of a mechanic. We need to invade twice for Dan. Two of them. Unfortunate for me. But it could be worse. I wish I had a Kirby plushie. I have like a Sonic... I have like a big mushroom. I have a mushroom Squishmallow, which is the closest thing. And my friend got me a Sonic recently, but I should get a Kirby. A Kirby would be fantastic. Mere distractions are for sucking down. Personal quote from me, Wesker, who loves sucking down whatever, I'm done. Sorry. I apologize. I apologize sincerely. I was just overcome with the feeling of Wesker's true colors. Not that it's anything to be ashamed of. I too... You know, I'm gonna stop. I thought we would do better than this, though. Like, this deck is not, like, that bad. Like, we've only gotten a scant few wins. That's why they call me scant, because I get a scant few wins. Let's just go with this, I guess. And we'll go with 2 of them. My God. Is this a meme deck? Not really. We're just not doing very good tonight. It's not a very strong deck. It's like a tier 3 deck. It's like a weaker deck, but I feel like it's not that bad. We've just not gotten very lucky. I mean, I guess it could be better. Got 14 seconds, so I can still pop this guy in there. Not that it's gonna do much. What did they negate? I don't even remember. Oh, they negated a pretty good action. They negated Agents Alliance, or something like that. What? It has big spillover. Oh my gosh, I had no idea. I did not realize she had spillover. We can't drop below 1600. That's the only thing. That's the only thing. If we drop that low, then I'll be embarrassed, and that would be bad because I would probably not like do well while embarrassed. I would probably. I feel bad. No, don't feel bad. Or you went burr. Don't feel bad, Iso. Sometimes... 'cause you can't always get what you want. You can't always get what you want. Okay, they're probably playing Mono Yawn, I get the feeling, which is really strong. They might be playing Gingham Fats. Let's try and get a fast hand. This is not a fast hand. Let's try and get something a little better. Hunnigan is amazing. But it might get bullied by their Harpooias, which they probably play 3 of. Yes, this is Mono Yawn. Start playing the meta deck? I don't have a meta deck yet this week. I built like it's only been like 2 days into the meta. I built monsters. And I built Invasion monsters, and I built Red Invasion. I haven't built anything, like, truly good yet. Like, I built this. This is the other deck that I built.
I can't lose this.
We can try Hadoken. I did try Hadoken originally, and it didn't feel like high power enough, so I switched to Thunder Edge from Hadoken, but I could try Hadoken again. Obviously, that moment just now where I didn't play Hunnigan down in time was pretty embarrassing. That could have been worse. Let's freaking go. We might have just won this match off of that. That's like the one good card in the deck. Now he's stuck with just like huge investments. Oh, something like Double Impact is really the one thing that gives him a chance. Okay. These cards? Wait, did he use... He did use Super big special action. Attack rough? Okay, I would also use it for attack rough. Yes! Thank you, Hunnigan. She's so good. Okay, we played through attack through space-time. Stay on Thunderhedge. See, it's like, I know how to use it. I know it's pretty decent in the deck. I'm just not amazing. I just haven't, like, had the opportunity to pop up with it yet. Okay, we drew Hunnigan off that. Otherwise, I was like, oh, I should have played Hunnigan first. They do play space cross, time cross. Okay, whatever's coming in is probably like a big dinosaur. It was just Plesius. It's just a Velociraptor. Board wipe with Hunnigan is pretty good.
Just give up already.
Risky, risky, risky. Oh no, I needed to play Hunnigan a moment sooner. Whoa! I can't. Okay, they have a huge play incoming. Oh my gosh, so cool.
I can't lose this. Now you know what
Double capsize. Now that's unbeatable at this point. Maybe not. He's just his original base stat line. We can probably beat that somehow. Oh no, that's the final hard shell. Oh well. Hard shell is pretty sick inclusion in that deck. Can we beat an A rank player? I shouldn't have said that out loud. I didn't mean to say it out loud. Ready for Lady Tengu, everybody? Big TEPPEN hours, ready for Lady Tengu. I'm not that scared of Lady Tengu. Okay, we finally drew really, really good. We've drawn good before. But I'm going to execute this time. I'm not going to mess it up. And we're going to win. I feel very confident. They have a lot of MP minuses. More than usual. They must play Sunglasses, which is a freaking funny card. A wonderful setup. Powerful, strong, wonderful setup. Dan got 2+1s from Ingrid and from Rashid. She got like 3+1s total. is a dangerous place to be for my opponent.
Let's see how that works out.
I don't really need to use that right now. But I'd like to cycle it. No, that's a little greedy.
See you around.
I guess I could have put it on Hunnigan. Hunnigan could have been good too. It did have board wipe. Oh my gosh. I was gonna say, I didn't think that had board wipe, but I guess it did. Hopefully that doesn't make us lose. Look how slow this deck is. Unspeakably slow. Wow.
The stage is set for the final act. Prove your worth.
That was pretty good right there. That was pretty good right there. Finally back in this one.
And this is for
That's unfortunate. That really sucks. I could drop this to kill her. Oh.
see you around.
Judge? Those are going ridiculous.
Final act.
Those are going so hard. Absolutely not. They played that card really well this match.
It's for you.
Holy shit, they're amazing. We're getting bodied tonight. I don't even know if we're gonna if we have a chance here. They put back that. What did they summon? That's what matters.
The stage is set for the final act. Prove your worth.
What? Okay, there's a whole minute left. How are we gonna clutch out this final match on this bad deck? That was probably too expensive. Okay, I'm not scared of that at all. Not at all, actually. Oh my god, are you kidding? No, man! Oh, that sucks! This is one of the worst decks I've ever played on stream. We're doing one more to try and win. I thought this deck was a lot better than this. I don't know why we're doing so bad. I really thought this deck was a lot better than this. I mean, obviously I played really bad. That last play was really bad. Hi, Scott! What's up, Toridori? You missed the part where I was losing. Now I'm gonna start winning because good people are here. No, it's a back season. It's a season for me being back in black. Not in black, but in the spirit of being back in black. Whatever that phrase is supposed to mean in that song. Whatever they meant by that. That's how I'm feeling. Yeah, that's what I was saying, Thirsty. That one play was really bad, where I went the double invasion was really bad. Cocky, cocky. It was a bit early to hunt again. I kind of fumbled that hunt again. She's really freaking strong. I could have saved her for later. JP only. It's a pretty funny song, yeah. Like, it's a great song, but it also kind of makes me lol. It's just this part that's funny. It's like, oh my god, he's going crazy, run away. I gotta get out of here. It got the second effect because he was at 15 or less. They're playing Infinite JP, this is wild. People haven't played this in a while. Nobody has played this in not weeks, in months. Where are the dinosaurs? They're about to. We will begin the dinosaurs after this match. I just wanted to prove that this stupid deck can win because it's supposed to be better than I showed it to be. I believe this deck is halfway decent, which is why we're not going to lose this match. It would be ridiculous to lose this match. Ba 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 ba. Solo shot. Freaking headshot at him. Freaking I will kill nobody but JP and only JP, and it will be the most impactful kill of the match. Thirsty, we've had some good games this season. I always think about saying somebody said sub Thirsty. I'm like, Thirsty is here. I always think about saying GG, but you're always on Stranger, so it makes me not want to. But you've mostly been bothering me because I've been testing Invasion of all things. This song does go crazy. Oh man. We really needed that not to happen. Oh my god. That was our last hope. Unit with a level of 4. Skibbity flibbity 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 skibbity flibbity flibbity skibbity flibbity flibbity skibbity flibbity. Alright, Invasion is god awful. Nobody should play Red Invasion. I mean, I feel like this deck is decent, but we got absolutely just completely and utterly destroyed this session. Oh, you just don't want to get like, oh, okay. There is a big difference. Go, hurry, go! Quick, kill him! No! We've got something pretty good we can do. Aww. What does one turn get us? Oh, maybe something. Nothing. We can summon Gale and kill one, maybe two of them. Let's hope for a legendary split right here. Oh, that would have been too good. And then they just have another freaking destroy. What is that? That's nuts. Old Grudge is back. They're playing Old Grudge. That's crazy. God, we got absolutely freaking pwned tonight. We got pwned to the bone. I thought this deck was really good. Clearly not.
I'm bringing the party.
I don't know what to say. I'm really embarrassed with how many losses I took. I really want to, like, go, like, away. But I won't.
It's in my destiny to fight.
I'm bummed out. Damn it. We got so bodied so hard with Invasion Red. It was ridiculous. Oh, and they're playing Invasion Red. Great. Now we're gonna look like a freaking loser when we lose.
Say your prayers.
Preparations complete.
Bingo. Let's get airborne. Not done.
Looks like my my tactics are
It do be happening. Any deck can go on crazy lose streaks. Because, yeah, I don't feel like Invasion Red is that bad at all, which is why we're about to lose to it, because it's a pretty decent deck. And this person's playing in a really weird way, but we're just going to lose because now we're playing a bad deck. We played the good deck for the first half of stream and we just got destroyed. Now we're playing the bad deck and we don't have any points left to lose, which is pretty frustrating.
Give up already.
Okay, what should I play instead of Emergency Strike? Hakai is essential. Hakai is too important not to have, but what do I play instead of Emergency Strike? Emergency Strike is clearly horrible. But Hakai here is amazing. It's just godlike. Frustrating.
My turn now. Bingo.
I appreciate you guys for still watching even though I'm losing a lot tonight.
I'm still fighting.
Oh my freaking gosh. I want to go back to Invasion until we win with it. And if this is a bot, that doesn't count. This is a fucking bot. God. This is as bad as that one time. Not a good hand. This is actually painful to watch. I have lost my composure, yeah. But I don't want. That's why I'm switching off of dinosaurs because that deck is really bad. Dude, we're playing a bot. This is so lame. I don't want to fight a bot. Like, it's so free of a win that it's just ridiculous. What are you guys playing? Are you guys doing better than I am? I thought I would be doing way better tonight, because I thought this deck was really strong. There, this is the flow chart of what it's supposed to do. That's what the deck is supposed to do. It's a very simple deck. I've lost bot matches because I got so bored playing one of them. They're the worst. I wish I could just opt out. Let me go below 1600. I don't care. Okay, the mojo is flowing. I'm feeling the mojo energy. I'm feeling the goodness. I'm feeling the flow. That's what that one Yu-Gi-Oh character says. I'm feeling the flow, but that's a Yu-Gi-Oh character who has a really bad loss streak, so I shouldn't invoke him. He lost like so many times in that one series that people didn't really like. And they didn't like it because he lost so much. But there are the people who liked him because he lost so much. Alright, it's time to finally end the loss streak. This is A5. I can bully somebody. Yeah, Lady Tengu and Lady Armor, I've never been impressed by those. Alright, it's time to finally end the loss streak. I'm being lazy and playing the busted stuff, just playing purple 4s. Well, that's a cool deck. That's like a fun deck. Maybe we need some Ascends in here. Ascend is there any good red Ascends? Not really. Okay, I'm feeling very good about this match, honestly. Okay, it's good that we saved our hero art. Finally, the lost streak shall come to an end. Get in there, girl. Pwn them. Show them what we're made of. That's what it's supposed to do. This was supposed to happen at least like a few times. Finally, the tension is dissipated. Finally, I don't feel so bad anymore. I'm sorry for letting you guys feel my feelings with me. Let's go back to dinosaurs.
Think I'd get scared and run off? You done warming up yet?
I was saying that we wanted to potentially cut Emergency Strike. I guess maybe we should swap it for Hard Shell. Like we saw Oweto playing.
My turn now.
What's the coolest dinosaur?
Bingo!
How to not be basic. I like the one with the long neck. I like the Brontosaurus. Brontosaurus is funny.
Sweet dreams.
See, I knew this was gonna happen. I knew from the start that this was gonna be a fart. At least we only spent 4 MP.
Bingo!
I'm surprised it took this long for us to lose to an invasion cheese combo effect.
Not done. What's the bingo?
Please go bottom, please go bottom, please go bottom. Yes! Now they're gonna activate the one with the Jury's eye. I guess not.
My turn now. My turn now.
We can freaking kill her. This card can never leave the deck, ever, under any circumstance.
Let's get airborne. Say your
Oh,
prayers.
come on. Please split top. Thank God. Wow, we're so lucky. They're molding.
And check. Say your prayers.
Hit every 50-50. This is my luck that I've deserved for enduring the first half of stream.
Let's run.
Sorry, Virgil or Dante? Dante is way cooler than Virgil.
Jackpot. Yeah, baby.
Dante's actually like a human guy, like an actual realistically I could hang out with Dante and I would be able to understand what he was about. I was thinking maybe I should have used Unwanted in a really early way.
Bingo.
Dante is still hotter. Virgil's weird. Virgil, I don't want to lick Virgil very much at all. I don't want to partake of the verge. Virgin. With me, he will always be a virgin. If I was the last man alive, he would be a virgin for life. He's a little cringe for my tastes.
Guess I don't need to pull my punches. Let's rock, baby. Mine now. My turn now.
Nero is also cute. Yes, Nero is actually probably the winner. I especially like his haircut in 5, and therefore in TEPPEN. Darn it, we got cut off of Invasion. That's so bad. We were doing so good until then. Okay, we can still get in with this big fast boy. That's their very first copy they've used of that. Kind of worrisome. Let's get this out of here. We don't need this. They're 6 MP away from bouncing him again. They're 3 MP from bouncing him again. Yay! I love the invasion combo with space and time. It's such a cool interaction. I wonder if people will continue to try it in standard. Wait, what leaves next month? What leaves next month? It is MC of the D. I love this set so much. I love the green cards especially. Some of my all-time favorites. Someone's name starting with a K. Callisto. Kevin, perhaps. Kevin would be a normal name. Explorer is leaving. That means we're getting a new Explore set. Frenzy is leaving. Hopefully we never see Frenzy again. That mechanic is silly. Some 4s are leaving. The best 4 is leaving. Right? Freaking attack drone is in this set, isn't it? Maybe not. I guess it's an MSM card. We will have to play... No, dude, you're wrong. Often, yeah. Your invasion versus my buffalo deck. What is the buffalo deck? We could totally throw down. You can go after what goes, which will probably be in like 30 minutes. We're gonna see if we can get some, or maybe sooner, I don't know. I was supposed to shuffle. But it's okay, this hand has 2 dinosaurs in it. That's something to look for. Look for the 2 dinosaur hands. They will lead you to good places. This song has immediately brought a sense of calm to me. Now, whether it hits Plesiosaurus or the other... Ooh, it hit the best one. Every time the action happens right after I invade, I'm like... There's a little part of me that's like, did they somehow hack the game to let them play Incense of Doom? I know it's not true, but I always get the feeling... They're going crazy with the sendings. Oh god, did they just board wipe? Okay, they didn't board wipe. That would have been so messed up. That's too bad. Lord Waka Flocka. I will always be with you, Lord Waka Flocka. Now they probably just bring it back. Prove it, girl. Prove it's far from over. Oh, it is far from over. I guess we should play some seals. Oichi's so loyal. Pretty good. That was a pretty good interaction for us. Bro, this is the Juju Dorma only deck. This is literally Juju Dorma only. You cannot win against this with green at all. It's literally impossible. We're finally at the point where they win. Like, we played so good, but they're playing such a stupid deck. I didn't want to say that, but it's how I feel. I was like, are they really about to activate the 4th poison over poison? Oh, it's Juju Dormant and that. For no effects. Oh. You win! It doesn't matter! You don't have to think about it so hard. Sorry for getting mad, you guys. Well, that was a terrible match. You could just play Juju Dorma, you don't need the second card. I missed a crash out? No, I mean, this whole stream has been a crash out. Just like me being exaggerated and being like, wow. I think that's such a funny line, because he's just like, this game lasts for 5 minutes. It's like the judge of a tournament being like, this will be over in 45 minutes. It's like, yeah. Meow, 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 meow. Soon there will be solace in my victory over what? That will make it all worth it. This should be something else. Only if you're up against that one Celestial Envoy deck. That got banned. That got banned really hard. I guess you're right. Yes, realistically, or like something stupid like Ouroboros. Damn. I didn't even have shield. At least we can do this. It's really freaking good. Fantastic play. That's really good. Let's go. Now we're winning. There's a reason I put, like, see, this card is impossible to justify cutting, but Emergency Aid is, like, pretty cuttable still. Emergency Strike. I like the version with 4 Eyes. 4 Eyes is really cool. I saw Harambe playing this card, making it look really good. Harambe and Thirsty are, like, in contention for, like, the best player this season. I hope that one of them gets it. I wanted to go check ranking and see how well they're doing. So I feel like they're both going for it. Both of them have ranked 2 before. But this is all obviously a really crazy season. Like, maybe Purple Force is just good enough to do it, but it's limited. It's really volatile. You gotta do something. Alright, I think we beat them. I think they're out of Juice Goo. They gave up when they saw we were at 10. I'm really getting the hang of this new tour. That's my favorite win quote in this game, I think. What do the rankings look like? Thirsty's at 2. A beautiful sight. Harambe has fallen since their previous early success. Oh, I was like, unless they're playing a funny name. Thirsty's thriving out here. We love to see it. I dream of the non-Japanese rank 1. I dream of the day. Purple Forest is cool because it's a fairly skillful deck. There's all these combinations with the cards. The stream turnaround, finally we're doing good, yeah. With the deck that's not supposed to be good. But I secretly think that this deck is okay. We take this hand. This is a good hand. It's a fantastic hand. Obviously we take this hand because it has space time. We just wish that it could go to not this guy. He's like the worst target for it. That's the main reason I don't run the modern Tyrannosaurus, the one that's like kind of weak, the one that Invasion 3, is because he is by far the worst target for Light Across Space-Time. In TEPPEN, I think I also don't prefer high skill decks. While I was like talking about Yu-Gi-Oh earlier, and in the context of Yu-Gi-Oh, the Exodia deck was so low skill that it was like not that fun to play at a certain point. Like, it's funny to beat people with it, and to get people in like a simplified game state is always fun. So I was having fun with it, but it's like I would rather play something with more expression. Frickin' Yon Bison was the blight of last season, and there was such a point last season where people went from like it's like Celestial Envoy is like beatable because it has like a speed of ramping up, but Yon Bison is like, I think we lost this match. That's such a good combo. Hopefully it doesn't summon Juju. Darn.
As calm, like a love in the wind.
Wait, is this when an enemy unit dies? I thought it was when he takes damage.
What are you talking? I'm still fighting.
I was laughing at I think if you beat someone that took your points, you should get the points back. Mentally, that's how I always go into the match. Mentally, that's the baggage that goes into those matches every time. They should actually, like, give us what we want. Like, mentally, every time I fight somebody who I beat recently, I'm like, ooh, you really think you're gonna get the points back? Really? Ooh, do you really think that? It's just like a fun way to get invested in the match. I'm always popping off about it. I always play control decks in Yu-Gi-Oh! Quote D-Rick. I used to, but now it's more fun to, like, play stuff where I get to, like, freaking click buttons and, like, do stuff and interact with my opponent. Like, I'm way more about, like, mid-rangey stuff in Yu-Gi-Oh! Like, the current Yu-Gi-Oh! Landscape has so much interaction that I feel like it would be... Like, I would just be missing out if I chose not to interact with all of the cool stuff there is to do in Yu-Gi-Oh! Right now. Like, actively choosing to play, like, a stun deck or a control deck... When there's so much fun, when mid-range and combo is so fun right now, it would not be the way to do it. Yu-Gi-Oh! Is really cool right now. I wish that somebody in the community would play with me. Because I only have one friend who plays. And it's impossible to get people into Yu-Gi-Oh! Except for card gamers. Card gamers can be convinced. I can be like, it's actually good this time. And card gamers might play Yu-Gi-Oh! With me. I would say that the current Yu-Gi-Oh! Format is fun because it's rather similar to TEPPEN in ways. Because it's a game I wouldn't play. I wouldn't expect you to. It's just the other game that I'm having fun with right now. Yu-Gi-Oh! Is the one other card game where you both are playing at all times. Like, there's no... Like, as much as it has a reputation as being a game about, like, one person doing combos, it is a game where you are both playing all the time at the same time. And both of you, like, get to play on each other's turn in the current Yu-Gi-Oh! Format, which is really fun. Like, you get to change your interactions based on what your opponent is doing. It's hard to recruit people for Yu-Gi-Oh! The game is really complicated, yeah. That's terrible for me. Yu-Gi-Oh! Is in fact like a hallowed garden that none shall enter. Last I played was around the Pepe era. The game is way better than that. The game is way, way better than that era. That is not a good era of Yu-Gi-Oh! Nobody would look back and be like, oh yeah, I loved Pepe format. I loved getting pendulum, infinite negates set up on me. No, the game is nothing like that now. Like, one of the best decks, like, sets up... Like, most decks set up very few negates. But what they set up is a complex board that has, like, a variety of interaction, where it's like, once you clear the board, once you clear all their monsters, they usually are somehow able to summon one more thing, which they call a layered board. So instead of, like, decks used to lose to cards like Raigeki that would blow up all your stuff, but now you have follow-up, Besides that, you have ways to like play out of the graveyard on your opponent's turn, or out of the trap zone, or out of your hand on your opponent's turn. So Raigeki doesn't beat stuff anymore. So you're never out of the game. I think that it has like experienced a shift from all of these, like the formats you're describing are also just like bad, like Draco. What's that deck called? True Draco. Yeah, True Draco. Terrible deck. So hateable. That deck is just stun. Stun is so not fun. Everybody hates stun. And stun isn't really viable because you can just play before your opponent gets to do their stun stuff. Alright, we started losing again because I started talking about Yu-Gi-Oh! It's a curse. The new Yu-Gi-Oh! Format is about playing on your opponent's first turn. Before you take your turn, you get to play on your opponent's turn. For most decks. One of the top decks is the exception, which is called Yummy. That's the deck that I play. And what that deck gets to do is to play on their opponent's turn after the first turn. They just have to wait to do it a little longer. But it's made the game actually like fun for me, a person with ADHD who needs like constant stimulation, like with TEPPEN. I can actually get into Yu-Gi-Oh! And like have fun these days because the game is fast enough. Which is ridiculous to be like the game was too slow before, but it's like interactive now where I don't have to like sit through a long opponent's combo. Like one of the best decks, like it summons exactly 3 times and then its turn is over. All of the decks don't summon very often. They just like do their thing and then their turn is over pretty fast. Because it's all about playing on your opponent's turn and interacting rather than like memorizing a long spreadsheet. The game, most people would say, is about player skill right now. It's really cool. While TEPPEN is like largely about like deck building right now, I guess. Creative deck building. Because it's the early season limited format, which is obviously also my favorite thing. But I think player skill also, like, freaking... Like we were talking about Purple Forest, that's a very player skill intensive deck. So there's plenty of player skill involved in TEPPEN right now. But early season is always about the deck building, which is something that I suck at in Yu-Gi-Oh! So there's majorly still like a place for TEPPEN in my world of joy. Like TEPPEN is obviously still my favorite game of all time. Oh, that was so good. Yeah, I do like old formats too. Like the modern Yu-Gi-Oh isn't like perfect or anything. It's just from the formats I've played, it's one of my favorite that they've ever had. Like there's been so many bad Yu-Gi-Oh formats, and this is actually a good one. So it's just something to appreciate. I can't afford it either, honestly. I'm playing with borrowed cards from my friend, which is kind of embarrassing, but that's just how it is. Let's see if we can somehow get back in this. We have a really slow play here for this 5-12, for this 5-14. Wesker's such a cocky boy. I am literally the coolest guy ever. I would say that if you want to get into Yu-Gi-Oh, before you even consider like buying cards, I would just hop on one of the free Yu-Gi-Oh simulators. Like download Yu-Gi-Oh Omega or go on to duelingbook.com and play one of those, because you can play for free and get invested in just like what cards you like, and then I don't know, it's like about $200 for like a full deck. Like the current like best decks are like pretty cheap, but then it's more for like all of the staples and hand traps and stuff, which is what would really make it expensive. But I'm pretty sure like a core of Yummy cards, which is what I play, is like $60. Maybe like $80. I don't know. I'm just borrowing them, so I don't know. But my friend told me they were cheap. But if you are interested, I would recommend not spending money, and even more than like Master Duel. Master Duel is pretty expensive to play. There are free simulators where you can connect with anybody, and they have the ranked mode. You ain't want to play Yummy, but it's yummy. It's delicious. It's yummy, yummy cats. Silly little cat, yum, yum fun. You should play Draco Tail then. That one's easy. I guess Yummy is the one that doesn't play on your opponent's turn. Yu-Gi-Oh's cool, but it's really, really hard. That's the only, like, problem, is that it's, like, a super difficult game. Everybody's got the urge to play card games and express theyself. TEPPEN is the one where I express myself, for sure. I like big men! Let me think. I guess Vanquished Soul is the other. It's the third deck, and it does kind of have big men. It has fighting game men. It's inspired by fighting games. Yu-Gi-Oh does have plenty of big men, but not as much as TEPPEN. TEPPEN is definitely a much more Bara focused game. You will help me get into D&D, Isa? I'll talk to my one friend and see if he'll get me in. But if he says no, then I'll talk to you. Time to just combo hand. What are they playing? No, it's not a specific fighting game. I was just talking about this one Yu-Gi-Oh deck that is inspired by the concept of fighting games, where like one card is like the character select screen, and then you do the combos by like doing inputs with your other tag characters that you can like tag into. So it like tries to put the mechanics of fighting games into a card game, which is obviously what TEPPEN does better. TEPPEN does that way better. Anytime anybody talks about Yu-Gi-Oh! And it's like the fighting game of card games, I'm like, no. You don't know about TEPPEN, the way cooler game. Scott, what's up, Shinobi Gamer? I'm just yapping about freaking the Yu-Gi-Oh! TCG. And a little bit about Master Duel earlier. That's what I've been really into it. Like, it's like the cartoon is so cool, so it's been fun to get back in and talk about and to I'm going to locals on Friday, so I'm really excited. I'm hopefully gonna beat people up with the Yummy deck, the Yummy Cat Bobas. I could send it, but just be warned that it's a really hard game. It'll take a little bit of practice. Most locals are after Friday. Like, it's on Friday. Yes, Friday. Are we gonna win? Did we just... Wait, we beat a not meta version of CEM. They were playing Mono Red. I wish I could. I should try to get people at my locals into TEPPEN. That would be like a noble endeavor. Because frickin' nobody wants to play. Nobody except you guys want to play TEPPEN with me. Post a video of locals? I don't know. I would need a lot of people's consent. I do want to stream Yu-Gi-Oh! At some point. I do want to do that. But I don't think I would stream locals. Dude, every time I've tried to get somebody into TEPPEN so far, they've been like, I would just rather play a regular card game where I have time to read. And I'm like, there's no way you really feel that way. If you played it, you would not feel that way. And in most card games, you don't want to be reading in the middle of the game anyway. Like, people just say that as non-card game players. If you were really a card game player, you would understand that TEPPEN is the coolest idea. Dino Card Fight Vanguard. Uno. My friend, I've played a round or two of Card Fight Vanguard with my friend. I thought that game was really funny. Because it was, he was like, he's like, yeah, there's these cards where they have a random chance to make you do 1,000,000 damage. And they're so good that you just play them in your deck without any synergy. But you only get to play like one. But you get to do literally 1,000,000 damage. And I'm like, that's so ridiculous. And sometimes you just win because of it. And he's like, yeah, you get to do 1,000,000 damage, obviously. Obviously that makes you win. Vanguard seems fun. I think that it just seems very random. And they keep like rebooting it every like month or two or whatever. That's the one part that seems kind of annoying, but the game itself seems really cool. I was hoping we would go top. Alright, so after this match, we're going to do maybe one more regular match, and then it is time to play the 1v1 versus what? The basic core only format, which I'm prepared for to win at. Darn. We got lucky. Wait, no we didn't. That was always gonna whiff. We should play Uno someday. Wait, that would be super fun. That would be super cool. I need to get a setup for more. I will invest in my setup this week. I always say that, but I really want to. That's how I felt about my decks tonight. It's like, they were kind of trash, actually, but they were the decks I wanted to play. Hopefully only 3 splits top if we're lucky. 5 bottom. Yes. Oh, that's so lucky. Oh, darn. Most people feel iffy about digital card games in general. Yeah, gacha and stuff. But I don't really view TEPPEN as much of a... I guess it is a gacha game because it has the skins, but... Collecting cards has never really felt like much of a gacha aspect to me because it's so free to play, it's so easy to get what you want. We have to get super lucky and that goes bottom. Holy crap, we're God. We're the beast with the yeast. I'm not gonna respond. They had 0, so I could have responded, but still.
Playtime's over.
Yes! What's the dumbest deck you guys ever made in TEPPEN? That's a really easy question for me. The dumbest deck I ever made is the Dynamo Honey deck. It's a deck that's focused around the card Dynamo, who is a character from X, from Mega Man X, and one time he was... Konnichiwa! Hello! But one time he was part of the Dynamo prank service, and he would deliver honey to people's doors. So the whole concept of his card reflected that he was just a silly prank card. Like he was part of one of the AVP or one of the Ace Attorney investigation series. Could probably use a few face shields. I had them originally, but I took them out for combo stuff, but it's probably better to have it. But he was just like a distraction in the story to like distract from the actual events of the case, which was like a murder case or whatever. And he was just out delivering honey and like splashing honey on people. So the concept of the deck is that every time you summon Dynamo, he adds a card to your pocket that allows you to he adds a card to your pocket that when you activate it adds 3 copies of honey to your opponent's deck, and honey is and it gives the card +1 MP. So it gives them a bunch of like blank cards in their deck that don't do anything that cost 2 MP. So you're trying to put a bunch of bad cards into their deck, and they have to activate the bad cards to get back in the game. The only problem is that they can activate the bad cards. They can just use the bad cards and eventually get back in. But you would just put a bunch of bad cards in your opponent's deck and hope that it would slow them down enough. But usually they were able to just keep playing the good cards in their deck without having to play the bad cards. Probably my first deck. It was just a Ryu deck that didn't work. I'm sure there was vision to be found. There was probably inspiration that we did not know. If you tried it again now, you'd probably be like, wow, that was really good. You're probably just like self-doubting. So sad. That deck was good, I'm sure of it. My first deck, I wonder if it's still on here. My first deck that I was like taking seriously was Oh, I was supposed to play Plesiosaur down. My first deck that I took seriously was, I called it Doom Spire. It was like black-green Shield Spire. And it was supposed to be like you play the green feline at the time, which had 2 tribes, and then you use summon minions to summon the 4-cost Nero from deck, who gains attack based on how many tribes there were. So you would get a +4/+4, and you get to do it pretty fast and aggressively. And then if anybody did damage to the feline, wow, we got a good streak at the end here, while just yapping it up about like old decks we used to play. Okay, it is time for core basic format.
to be a god. That right.
I built 3 colors, but I think only 2 of them are good. Trust me, bro, I ain't a good deck builder. We'll put that to the test tonight. It's time to see if that's true or not. If you built something good for core basic format. I felt like this was a pretty easy format to build for. And I feel like there's only a couple of things that are good in the format. How do you get evidence? The card will say something along the lines of, this card gives you evidence. Is What gonna dodge the duels? Is What too much of a coward? Is he backing down from the challenge? Is it a default win on my part? Oh my gosh, I wasn't expecting this. You were talking a big game, what? The Resonate minus MP Gil, that's pretty cool. Alright, this is a grudge match for a player who is constantly deserving of a smackdown. I guess. I don't know. With Hadouken? With combo. Oh. This hand is bad. Alright, the only cards that are allowed are core and basic. Of course, the strongest card in the format. I should have played around it. I should have known. I should have known it was coming. It's the strongest card in the format after all.
Prove to me what you're made of. It's time. I'll hold nothing back.
Chainfire? I forgot about this card. I should have used that. I totally forgot. I did not find that card. That's pretty broken. Gotta hope for a good split here. But I played her in the bottom lane in case she didn't get a good split. What the? Oh, that's a good combo. That's a good way to play that. I thought it's on death it does the damage. I thought it was on played. I thought it was like Axel. I messed up. That's gonna deal 10 damage and win the game. Oh, thank God. Alright, now we win. Pretty much. That was so close. That was a little jank at the end, but we went. Winning on a fumble is fine. I don't know if it was quite a fumble, but beating their... I think that the investment into Big Ryu was a mistake. And we capitalized off of it. This one is also like, you know, we're playing the good cards. A little bit of a growth focus, I guess.
You'll make a nice test subject. Come at me.
I'll take this hand. What card gives evidence? For For green, I think that the best card that gives evidence is... I don't remember her name. She has a weird name. But one of them is El Fuerte. One of them is Gingham Fats, I believe is his name. Oh god, we got owned. Alright, we can deal with that. I really want to get my Ascend Seth in there. Okay, that's fine.
I don't have to prove to me what you're made of.
Oops, that was late. Taking that too is pretty bad.
It's time. I can't afford to doubt myself. You think you can stand against a god?
Gino Lestrade, that's the really good one. That's the best one. Now we win! Yes, this card is the generation of our winningness. They can't possibly beat that. Oh, that's pretty good still. Oh, it died to the death effect. I forgot it had a death effect. Yay! I have one more deck if you wanted to play the best of 5. There's one more.
Is fighting the only answer? You will rue the day you defy me.
Let's see. I don't remember what I played this to do. What I built this to do, really. Probably this hand is good, probably. The stream is late. It's getting late. It's about time for bed. But I what? Stream is lagging? Oh, that's gotta be the Big Bison. It's Double Show, that's even better. Oh no! That's too awesome. Oh. Well, obviously. You're peeking into the future, that's cheating. Oh, that was really good. I didn't even realize I was going to do that. I'm going to be honest.
It's up to me to find my true purpose.
I am the master of core basic format. Nobody can beat me at core basic format. I'm undefeated. It's okay, what? Thank you. So I'm not at the top of my game. It's okay. Thank you for coming to have the grudge match anyway. It was cool to have somebody challenge me to such a challenge. But I do think... Give me 2 minutes and I'll be available for a rematch. Oh my gosh. Gosh dang. Alright, we can do one more. I'll just stall here and talk about... Or I don't know what I'll talk about. But you can come back in 2 minutes. That's fine. It's the end of stream. We'll do one more match to round out stream. One for all the money. And if anybody else wants to catch one in the meantime, they're welcome to jump in. But you have to have core basic. You have to play for core basic only. I don't think anybody else has that though. I'm like, what do I do for 2 minutes? Do I just sing to this little song? The bow 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 bow. I hope not. I hope that's not what I'm gonna do the whole time. I've talked about Yu-Gi-Oh! Plenty. I've been playing a little bit of UFO 50, but I've been mostly focused on TEPPEN and frickin' Yu-Gi-Oh! The new buffs in TEPPEN have been so good. Like what else is there that was buffed? Monsters is... It didn't get enough. Monsters didn't really get enough to be that good. Where's Monsters? Oh, I have it set to standard, not limited. Jump in, Isa. We can play Invasion versus Buffalo. I'll switch to Invasion. I would love to play a little silly little match. Hop in, Isa. Wait, that's the wrong deck. Oh, oops. I have it set to not limited format, so let's see, what are we gonna play?
Why do I fight?
Do we play Burn? Because Isa likes Burn. We're gonna play a Burn Mirror because Isa likes Burn. I'm going to lose. Oh, Isa, thank you for coming out to play anyway. I guess we'll see. Whoa. What? This is creative. I should have played something else. I didn't think that Isa was going to play something so creative. What? What? Oh my gosh, this is awesome, actually. He's just going off. This is awesome. But we get to attack them really hard. We get Kage. Early Kage. I really want an early Kage. This one's for you, Isa, even though I'm facing you. We can return him if we need to. If he gets threatened, we can put him back and use him again later. It's just right to go for the Kage. Let's put him back and use him again. So cool. I like this deck. I like that card. Kage again! This is a different type of Teppen. This is Advanced Darkness. I was gonna say Advanced Teppen, but I was making a reference to Advanced SpongeBob. We should I would love. Wait, I could totally spectate you guys doing a 1v1. Kage wins! It's a happy ending in the end, where Kage is victorious. I love making Kage fly, making him, like, impossible to stop. Gotta get the combos in. Okay, this is the final match against Jimmy Blevins. For all the beans in the can.
Show me what you've got.
Kage is so silly. I like how evil he is, but he's secretly just a softie. Nobody could be that evil. He's like when Dragon. He makes me think of Boo from Dragon Ball a little bit, because that's like the evil like exformed energy, but he's still just a little softie. He's just a little jiggly guy. Not that Kage is jiggly, but you know, he just gives Boo a little bit. I can't believe all 3 times I did not play around that card.
Prepare yourself.
Celestial Envoy was not the right choice. Whoa! I did not find that card. What came very prepared. Dude, that's crazy. What is the master of the core basic format? The true victor. It all came down to that and what freaking owned. I did not find the attack from above. I did not find that. That's such a good idea. I just picked Celestial because I thought it would help with Sakura and with Flame Stag, but it never helped once, actually. Okay, he's readied up. I guess we do best of 3. Ebony and Ivory. He built a lot of decks. Green is clearly the worst in core basic format. If you want to join, I was planning on making a D&D story. It's based on an aesthetic. Oh my gosh, that sounds really fun. Whoa, really good.
Guess I don't need to pull my
Surely this will be good on the second half. Wait, why'd you quit? I guess it was mostly over. Probably. Alright, there can possibly be one single more final deciding match, but then it is time for the end of stream and for me to go to bed.
Why do I fight? Is fighting the only answer?
If I join, I'll play Link, and I hope that's okay, because it would be fun to interact with Link as Street Fighter characters. I think that would be cool. Sounds like fun. I might join. It's possible. It's very possible, yeah. There he is. Freaking Hagenmer. He's so cool. Freaking the most unforgettable, most forgettable. He's just a guy. I'm really tired. Fight me? Did you build for core basic format? If you did, then you're invited, Owaito. I'm just getting really tired. But if you built for core basic, then you're invited. Oh, that popped off hard. I want to play this card. This card's good.
You only hurt yourself.
I don't have time for your interference.
Your energy becomes
We did it.
so much power.
Nuh-uh. Oh wait, he will still have 4 LS, yeah. Behold. Did it do 5? I thought it would only do 4. That was pretty awesome. Everything worked out according to plan. I am the master of core basic format. GG, what? Those were really fun. I'm glad we finally got to have our grudge match. Now I'm gonna kick you in case Waito wants to come and join. If Waito joins now, then we fight them as the final secret boss. The Ryu deck was crazy. The Ryu deck was fantastic. That was a really good idea. Oh dang, it is a Waito. Okay, the final secret boss has come. In that case, I'm gonna play black. Because I want to be prepared. And I, in retrospect, don't feel like my red is as good as I thought it was.
You're not in my database.
Raider Killer, Great Gyros, these are good cards. Ostensibly. They're new buffed cards. so there's something. I think this one's just gonna be the one of, done of. Because everybody's already seen all my decks here. All my basic core decks. Whoa. Like, when you fight Akuma, you don't get to try a second. It's just like for one round, right? Do you do the best of 3 against Akuma when you fight him in Super Turbo? Maybe you're supposed to, yeah. There's that! That card's good. That card's really good in this format, I think.
You'll only hurt yourself.
What if I just don't interact with it? What then? What will you do then? Oh, I forgot the basic format All-Star. That's the best card in basic format. Always has been. I was too focused on the buffed cards, but I should have been focusing on like the really classic all-time good cards.
Throw down your weapons and surrender. All right, this should come in handy. Time to repair. You'll only hurt yourself.
Interference.
No, he just dies. Wait, it worked.
This power to end all conflict.
It's gonna be close. Oh, dang. As much as I would love to run the best of 3, I'm pretty tired. We're just gonna call it a victory for a white, though, it looks like. Wow, I forgot that was a core card, too. You discounted it too much.
All right, this should come in handy. Time to repair. You'll only hurt yourself. Throw down your weapons and surrender. Throw down your weapons and surrender. So much power.
Okay, that's fine. He still lives, he still blocks, I still live. Oh no, he doesn't trade. Oh god.
Systems fully charged. This power.
Basic core format kind of rules, you guys. This is the correct way to play green in the format. Charge shot, like, it worked, but it's kind of a meme. This is a much cooler way to play basic core format.
So much power.
They're putting back X. And then sadly he goes up to 3-1, so he'll still live against this blocker. No! That's so good. Alright, it's time to end this charade. It's time to go to bed. That was cool. I appreciate you coming in and showing me the format all-star of Chun-Li, Core Chun, Basic Chun even. I didn't quite dip into the full depth. That's a fun format. Not a ton of interaction, so combo seems like it's king. Even though I tried to play anti-combo, I tried to play control. It seems like combo is king. So GG Oito, thank you for coming in and solving the format. And showing me the true potential of the format. The champion of the core basic format, based on being the final opponent, is Oito. And with that, I will thank you all for coming out. I hope to see you all again soon. Have a good sleep. Thank you, Isa. I hope that you all have yourselves just as good a night as I have had. Because it was a blast, as always, to come out and stream for you guys. Next week, we had you mean Day of... We'll discuss it in the Discord. Yeah, not Bringer of Nightmares. Day of Nightmares. D-O-N. Not B-O-N, it's D-O-N. Possibly. I feel like we could do something spicier than that, but we'll discuss. We'll have another 1v1. It was a fun v1. Anyway, good night, everybody. As always, what's my sign-off? As always, if you liked the video, please like the video. Please subscribe if you subscribed. Like the video if you liked the video. As always, I'm Sconchulous, and I'll see you in the next one.